Right now I'm taking a break from the regularly scheduled program of posting videos in Ukraine, and we are in Poznan, Poland, which is where I live, and they're having historical protests about the new abortion laws in Poland. So very recently the government made it illegal, even under extreme circumstances, for example, if the fetus has Down syndrome or any other number of problems, to have an abortion. Also, to put it in context somewhat of what the city's going through right now, just a couple weeks ago there were almost no restrictions because of the recent pandemic, and very, very recently everything just completely shut down. So everything is a big tinderbox. The whole country, they've been having these protests, every city, just huge numbers of people. Today is going to be one of the biggest. It's starting here on Święty Marcin. We'll go to Plac Wolności. But people are striking, things are shutting down, and apparently they're going to be having these protests every single day until the government changes the law. So these people definitely mean business, and I want to show everyone what's going on here. So as I understand it right now, the protesters are kind of walking back and forth between different places to provide kind of a blockade with the traffic. So I think there's a large group of people up there. So those of you who are watching this who aren't Polish might wonder what that means, what they're saying, Jebać PiS. So PiS is the current controlling party in Poland. It's considered to be very conservative and people say largely controlled by the church. So at least a little historical relevance here is that back during some kind of Soviet occupation times, the Catholic Church was very helpful for helping the Polish people to resist against the Soviets and eventually, get out of their influence. But a lot of people right now feel that the Catholic Church is meddling too much in the affairs of the country. And people say this, the party PiS is very influenced by the Catholic Church. So Jebać PiS, what does that mean? That means fuck peace. So I'm pretty sure they're saying to jest wojna, which I believe is this is war in Polish. So here's where they're blocking. There's a bus there that I guess is trying to get through, and here's where the blockade is, once again on Rondo Campaniera. Clearly they're supporting this. The sign, what does her sign say?
Yeah, her sign says that she had never been here on techno blockade, so you can I don't know, denote yourself here. Hardly, yeah.
Let's see. What's this one?
Like the Tony Stark didn't die for the sword.
Oh, Tony Stark.
Yeah.
What about yours?
So mine says that I'm a fan of women's rights and you shouldn't piss me off, and this is like sort of a meme in Poland.
I see.
Yeah.
So why are you guys here personally? Like what's your feeling about it?
Well, I'm here because I want to say that I'm against what the government is trying to do with us, and they have no right to decide for me whether I'm going to have abortion or not.
Gotcha. Anyone else?
Actually, I'm here for the freedom for every woman and to feel free in our country, because our government would like to just women to give birth to child, and that's all. So that's kind of a problem for us, because we want to have some freedom in our lives and to feel free. So yeah.
I understand. Thank you. Thank you. And I know what that means. I know enough Polish to know that. Yeah, Jebać PiS, right?
Jebać PiS.
Yeah, that's the chant here. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
There seems to be some quick movement from over there. Excuse me, do you know what's going on?
I think there's some bad guys trying to beat us up.
Some nationalists or hooligans, and you can see that there's a one group, but I think that they don't they didn't beat down anyone, but they want to look.
But they want
angry.
to fight, basically.
Yeah, they look like this, but I haven't heard anything.
So they're like over there somewhere?
Maybe because they were like, they were with a group and we just ran.
I know. Say, yeah, I see a lot of people moving. So, okay,
Yeah.
thank you. I was wondering what that was.
Good luck.
So I think we'll see if we can get a good shot of the hooligans. I don't want to get too close. Okay, we got to find some hooligans. I wonder which soccer team they root for. Oh, I hear police coming, so things are getting interesting. So we have a lot of police coming. Let me remark, everyone's moving out of the way for the police. Something going on down this way. This is back towards Zamek. And people are clapping. Maybe this is the hooligans or the nationalists. If they're clapping when the police are coming, then this means something really interesting is happening. So I didn't find the hooligans or nationalists. This is just kind of a view of what's going on here. And I was told that the police are arresting some people near Zamek. I got a little bit of a hot tip on that. So we're going to be heading in that direction. And we're going to see what's happening. That's around where I started. Yeah, it seems something's going on down there. Okay, so we're near Zamek now, and I see police and riot gear out there. They have the shields and everything. So we'll get a better look. They're over there. So I don't know what's going down, but clearly they're being deployed right over here. The horses and everything, horses and armor, full riot gear. And my friend, who hopefully we'll meet up soon, said he was attacked. I gotta check on Messenger and see what he says. The reinforcements are coming in for sure. Well, this is interesting. Dziękujemy means we thank you. So they're appreciative of something that the police did, I understand. Maybe they diffused the situation with the nationalists or hooligans. Let's see, so I think this is probably one of the hooligans is being arrested. Okay, so we just found my friend Oif. And so you said you were attacked. It was like kind of almost like accidental by the police then, right?
Yeah, I was just standing over there and watching what's going on, and then suddenly a few of the guys was coming from that side, and the police was running behind them, and I was just very close to them, and police was police was trying to hit them, and I was accidentally, almost I could have some punch or hit, and so I just quickly come back here.
So I just heard an explosion. I don't know what it is or where it was from. Maybe just fireworks. It's hard to say. Some people here are sitting in the road. Of course, they're saying "Jebać peace" again. Jebać peace.
I Konfederację! Jebać PiS! I Konfederację! Jebać PiS!
They certainly made an entrance.
Ta ziemia to mój zamek z piachu, często pyta, kto paka do strachu. Czy ją kochasz? Bardzo mówię szczerze. Drogi, a w co wierzysz? Nic nie wierzę. Cała fala za nimi, dobra?
They were just saying that not to annoy the police because the police have actually been very helpful. So just like, they arrested the hooligans or nationalists or whatever. So far as I can tell, there's a good relation between the protesters and the police right now. festivities are commencing. Oh, that looks kind of fun. So right now, everyone's going to Placeville Noche, and this is going to be where the big gathering is. Okay.
I'm here for freedom.
For freedom, okay.
Yeah. Jestem za aborcją. Jebać PiS!
So we have the police and the riot gear on the horses, but so far as I can tell, all the protesters have been pretty good with the police. So I think it's just a preventative safety measure. So we're on Placeville Noche now, where the main part of the protest is collecting together. And there's something in the distance. I can't tell if it's like fire or some red thing. I have to get over here and check. There's a huge mass of people, and I hear sirens. Something going on over in that direction. I think we can see in the distance over here, like some sparklers or something. I'm not entirely sure. So it looks like there's a torch and they're waving a Polish flag. I think maybe. I can't quite clearly tell from here, but that looks like that's what's going on. Let's try to get a bit closer. Of course, Jebać PiS again. So people are going somewhere. I'm not sure yet exactly. I think the protest is kind of like split through different parts of town. So I got a bit separated from the rest of the protest. This is the main part on Placeville Noche. So I think there's huge groups roaming like the rest of the city. Right now, there aren't as many people here as before. It was just completely packed, but there's still quite a bit going on here. Let me see if I can kind of get... So I wish I knew a scale in terms of numbers, but it's absolutely massive. There are just tons and tons of people here. Because I think there are just as many people here wandering throughout the city, just going all through.
Politycy dobrowolnie nie zrezygnują ze swoich przywilejów, bezkarności, poczucia władzy. Musimy ją odebrać. Musimy być gotowe na wszystko.
Dobry wieczór. Hey, yeah, what do your signs say?
Po angielsku?
Yeah, po angielsku. Mówię trochę po polsku, ale you know.
It says take care of your own dicks.
I see. Pishoram is probably dick, yeah. Narzędnik.
What?
Narzędnik, pisyorami, plural narzędnik. Yeah, Polish grammar. Just, what do you guys have? Yeah, it's the symbol of the protest. And what does that say?
Adam, it means
Mars from behind is swamp, like shitting in Polish. A piece, and piece from behind is S.
You guys have some creativity with these for sure. There's some room for that. Can you tell me about why you're here?
we are fighting for our freedom.
Right.
Karma wciąż goni mnie, ale mijam włącz. Znałem go, znałem cię,
Okay. Something is going on right now. A bunch of people started running and there's the police coming. I don't know if there's some sort of problems. Maybe the nationalists came back or someone's in a fight. I have no idea what's going on right now. So a few people are here. So for example,
Hi.
hi.
Hi, I'm
So-
Alice.
And do you want to tell me about your sign?
Yeah, so basically it means I'm going to war, Mum. And this is like an old Polish song that's mostly, it's been used in wars basically.
I see.
Because, well, this is war. And this is why I use this for my sign.
I see.
Because a lot of people use like jokes and memes and stuff, but I don't really think it's a funny.
So it's more serious, like you want to
Yeah,
push it, yeah, because
yeah.
people were talking about the president's cat, for example. I saw.
Yeah. Yeah, well, basically, it's not even about abortion, it's just taking our rights away. And this is really painful.
Understand.
So, yeah, so this is war.
So I'm going to go and try and see if we can find out what that was exactly that caused all the police to come. I heard another one of these kind of explosions. You can see the smoke from it. And they're just some sort of firecrackers, I guess. Well, yeah, that's some police vans. 3 police vans. Oh my. Well, I think something pretty serious happened. I don't know what, since so many people were running away and there's so many police going. So we're gonna go check this out and see what's there. Well, we have a lot of police here. Everyone seemed to clear out of here. My guess is there's something over there. Or here. The guy with the big fancy heavy camera is walking this way. So we're gonna go follow him and see what's over there. So I'm pretty sure this is the place to go. This is where the onlookers are going. I'm not really sure where exactly the source of the problem is. Maybe, maybe here. Przepraszam? Yes, okay. Well, the guy with the big fancy camera is going over there. So, all right. There's some reason they're lined up here. We're gonna move back a little bit.
Another reason.
Yeah, what's the reason?
The reason is that some hooligans come to the people and they start to fight with them. That's the reason.
I see, yeah.
And the police come to stop them.
I saw this on Rondo Caponiera earlier.
Yeah, we saw them at the Lateczaka Street and they come there. They were running
Co się mniej więcej wydarzyło?
this side.
So they're trying to find them right now.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like the hooligans try to beat people after a march.
Right, understand. I heard that hooligans and the nationalists, they're all causing
Yeah,
problems.
Exactly.
Yeah. Do you want to tell me about your sign?
I have to translate to you.
If you can.
Okay,
I can recognize
so
some of it. I know.
Peace, peace is our government.
Right.
And
No, it's like peace is us
like nobody else.
like the,
Yes, yes,
but
I know.
no, it's not exactly because platforma
It's
is
another
the-
it's another part of government.
It's a previous
I
government.
see.
in our
I see the
country.
previous. Okay,
Yeah,
before
it's
peace.
a previous country.
Yeah,
it's a
it's
previous
like-
part.
It's like peace is don't f***ing us, like the platforma is f***ing us earlier. You know.
I see. I
And
understand.
we are not agree in our government in our
It's
country.
like popular
It's
slang in
sad.
Poland.
I know. Jebać. You know, I know what that means because
you
everyone's
know.
like
Fucking
Jebać
fucking
peace, Jebać
yeah.
peace.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right. Yeah.
It's like Donald Trump, yeah.
I understand.
Yeah. It's the same way. It's the same way.
It's yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Okay, so it's around 9:30 now, and I started close to 5, so I've been more than 4.5 hours out covering this. And this area, it's finally clearing out a bit. Not many people there, but I've heard that there might be some interesting stuff happening at this big church in the center of the old town. And there can apparently be some problems because, like I mentioned before, the party Peace is considered to have be influenced a lot by the Catholic Church. So some people go there and have some problems. We're going to go check out and see if anything's going on there or not, but I heard a rumor that there is. Okay, so I got to the church in the old town, and it doesn't seem like there actually is any trouble here. There's one police van guarding it to make sure no one makes any trouble. So there's still some stuff going on. I think people are hungry and tired. They're going out to eat. There are some people chanting Jebać peace over there. This is Pół Wieska, and I've shown this in an earlier video, but this is just too funny for me not to show again because we have a weed shop over here. And this is a toy store right next to the weed shop. So only in, right next to Kupiec Poznanska. You can get both at the same time if you want. So this is new. There's a weed vending machine in Poznan. I had no idea about this, but they have 420 different things here. They have lemon joints, Hindu Kush, bunch of other stuff. There hasn't been too much graffiti I've seen about this, but there is a little. So, our familiar phrase we're hearing all night, Jebać peace. This is next to the fancy nightclub Pasha that, of course, is not open now because of the pandemic. So I'm on my way home, and apparently I found out there are some churches that have been attacked. In Poznan, actually, this church right here, I'm told, was attacked by protesters protesting for abortion rights. The trams are running right now, at least. I also heard that churches in Warsaw and Bydgoszcz as well were attacked. So just like before, we have a police car here that's guarding the church, but it seems that there's no trouble right now. And I guess it can be actually a really bad situation that apparently, like, you have the hooligans or the nationalists that can be there protecting the church, and you have the abortion protesters, and they can get in some sort of fight. And I don't know what's going to happen. It's very possible that there could be some violence that escalates over time. So this is the beginning of it. If it's happening, I hope it doesn't escalate further. So I'm back home and nothing too eventful happened. So if you're new to my channel, I invite you to like, comment, subscribe. All this will really help a lot. To be honest, this was very interesting, this situation, because obviously this isn't in a vacuum. This is all, around the, new regulations because of the pandemic, that in some ways these protests seem kind of, to be one of the only remaining sources of community. People aren't really meeting in any other ways. A lot of people are just working from home. So I'm going to cover any further stuff that happens, and for the most part, the next few videos are going to be probably from my trip to Kiev recently, but I still have plenty of videos from Poznan and around this sort of general area. So